Hello everyone, FunshineX here. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Space Engineers with Planets. I think this is episode 7, but I've lost track. Hopefully I'm right. It might be 6. Last time we built our new miner on a car, and it didn't go as well as I'd hoped. So I'm going to make some modifications to them and show those off next episode. But for right now, I want to get into mods. Let's add some mods to the game here. So the few mods that I've added concrete armor blocks. Basically, they give you a use for gravel, and they make it a little bit less iron to build a block with overall. So instead of using all iron, you're using a little bit of iron. Well, it's still a significant amount of iron, but then additional gravel instead. So I think a normal block on a large station is 175 iron. Whereas this concrete block is about, let's see, 16, and it's about 30, so it's significantly less. So that's cool. So we can build our base with this if we don't want to use all these blocks, which are taking up a ton of space. So we'll get to that in a minute. First, we need to get a bunch of gravel, and for that, I've added a mod that was suggested to me called the Stone Crusher mod. And basically this just takes all that extra stone you get, which I was getting a ton of. I even had a little my ship poop it out as it was going along, and crushes it down into gravel a lot faster than a refinery does. So I don't have to waste tons of energy and cycles on my refinery. I can use those for ore, and instead I can put the crusher in. So let's start with that. We're gonna throw him, let's see, he has one on the back here, right there. So I need to get one more connector here, and then put this guy down right there. All right, so that'll be our stone crusher. Let's see what he takes to make. Quite a bit of stuff. I'll finish wiring him up in a minute, and then we're gonna have to get obviously these conveyor tubes going. Okay, so that's 2 of the mods that I've added. Another one that I have added is something called, whoops, whoa, jumped right over the top. It's called platforms with conveyors, and it's going to be fit perfect into what I have right here, because I wanted to kind of have a roof and a second story up here, if nothing else, just to look out over my base. And so I can actually replace these conveyors here with platforms. So if I go in 3, I think it is, yeah. So you see there's a converter here that takes a connection to a conveyor network and converts it to these little pipes. And then you have all these other platforms that have just the little pipes on them. So it's cool. You can kind of like, right now I've been walking on this anyway, but now I can actually make it a platform. So let's see if we can get some of these in place. Please grind down. Okay, we'll just do that many for now. So we need first the connector, and we'll orient that one so it attaches right there. I need girders, okay. Let's get some girders out of here. I like mods that have use for girders, because there's not a lot of use otherwise. Alright, so put that there. Oh, is this a DirectX 9 thing? I hope not. Oh, that would suck. Whoops. I'm just flying off everywhere today. There we go, so I can walk on that. And then we'll have these normal platform with pipe conveyors right here and here. And oops, that was not right. Need to orient it here, so there we go. And then we can take this one off. And there should be one with a T. Let's see, it's corner, that's a T. I'm gonna have to be able to, oh crap. Oh, that's actually easier to do that. So you can see I can put these cool platforms in place and walk across them, and they also work as conveyors. So let's get hooked up a little bit further. Yeah. Oh, don't fall off. All right, how far do I want to go? I think I want to put a converter right here. Okay. So should be good. Converter. Straight and straight and straight. There we go. So we're going to weld that up, and it should hopefully then connect to our reactor again. What is it? I think it's more expensive than just normal converters, but I think it's probably the price of a platform plus the price of a conveyor, maybe. Hopefully it's not much more. But you can see these those are really expensive. Looks like I'm just missing steel tubes and girders. Okay, let's go get some steel tubes and some girders and see if this connects. I'm hoping. I haven't tested this mod at all. I just grabbed it off the workshop. I'm like, that looks pretty cool. So production. Where are the girders? And do we have many large? Yeah, we have quite a few large. I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but I added the auto inventory sort mod, so I can just type cargo : space component brackets, and it brings all the components into the cargo bin, so I don't have to come down to my assemblers and bring them over, which is very nice. There's a bunch of girders. Cool. Are we going to have enough? Nope, we're short on steel plates now. Okay. That's fine, I can get more of those. It's always something, right? And construction components. Lots of construction components, lots of girders, lots of steel plates. Holy crap, these things are so expensive. I think they're more expensive than just a conveyor, so don't want to go too overboard with them. This might be the only place I put them. So production, let's get a few more 100 steel plates. Let's get some more girders. And how many construction components do we have? 0. Awesome. Where are you? This concrete slab thing is throwing everything off. Alright, is the slave working? It's not. Sometimes the slave just decides not to work. I don't know why. I just add something else to the queue and it'll start going. It has something to do with battery power, because they work fine if you hook them onto reactors. Okay. Come on, show up. Just want to get this one thing finished just so I know that they work. Really. Okay, that finishes all these, and now just... Oops, no, one more of those. Construction components. Small steel tubes and some motors as well. Okay. I wish you could interface with the conveyors. They have the little port, but you can't actually get into them. Some motors, some small steel tubes. I don't know if they're computers, but I'm grabbing some anyway. You're making me more? Come on. Come on, thing. Maybe I should have gone with efficiency upgrades on those things, or productivity. Oh, we're so close. Just more construction components and we're done. And we're out of power or something? Or are we out of iron? What are you out of? Oh, they're just done. Okay. Hopefully this is enough. Yes. Okay. Let's hope everything lights up. Is it going to light up? It looks yellow. It's lit. Everything's lit. Sweet. Cool. So now we could put some blocks here, here. I don't know, maybe there are some platform blocks that I could put there instead, actually. Is there just a normal platform? Yeah. Platform plate. Let's try. I don't need a spotlight. Yeah, these blocks are way too big. I think the platform plates are just a tiny little plate and they cost a lot more. Look at this. Girders, construction components, steel plates, small steel tubes. Wow. Fine. Just build a ton of stuff that I know I will need. Three more. Okay, well, I'll do the rest off camera here. We know that they now work. I can connect with my refinery, my arc furnaces, and all my inventory. Sweet, and I can walk around. So let me get the rest of this all welded up, and we can come back and check out the rock crusher. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Okay, guys, we are back. I've got my full platform walkway up and running here. Very expensive to build, but looks really cool. Just a nice platform up here, but underneath it you got these really cool tubes and everything. So that goes off to that side, and then I've got it off to this side as well, so I can connect those two refineries. And then it comes down and goes to my stone crusher, which is right here, and has a nice little hatch for us to watch. As soon as I put it down, it automatically sucked all the stone that it could, anyway, out of my ship. Let's see, why is it not sucking these ones? Maybe it will as soon as it has room. Yeah, probably as soon as it has room, it'll suck it out. Let's see, is there anything else with stone in it? Nope, just sitting there in medium cargo container. Yep, it just did suck some more out. Cool, awesome, I love it. So we're getting tons and tons of gravel now, which, if we go to production, we can use to craft these concrete slabs, which are a tiny, tiny bit of iron and a lot of gravel. So let's grab like 200, 300 of those, I don't know. And then we're going to need some more girders. How are we doing on girders? Not too many. Let's make another 100 girders. I don't know how our power is dealing with this. We've got tons of things running now. Let's see, where's our power storage? We're at 600 kilowatts. This thing's hard to read. Basically, solars are producing 0. We're inputting, or we're storing 593 kilowatts. We're outputting 2,600 kilowatts, basically. So total output is that, okay. And we can, output max is 12.5 megawatts. Okay, well that basically is gonna last us maybe 2 hours under that kind of load processing. You know, all of our arc furnaces are running, the stone grinders running, and the assemblers are all running at the same time. Cool, but we're making use of a bunch of mods. So now that we should have some of these concrete plates. Yep. We can go ahead and start making stuff. Let's get rid of a bunch of this. Oh, these concrete plates are heavy. Look at that. Wow. But now, let's see. Let's get rid of this little area here and see how it looks. You can even do the ones underneath that you won't see. Oop, no, not that. No. Here, shift. There we go. Okay, and where are they? Block 9. Make a cool sound. So 6 girders and 50 concrete slabs. So the only thing I can see that's a problem with this is the concrete slabs are very heavy, so I can't build a ton of them in bulk, really. But that's okay. I just want to see how they look compared to the other ones. Yep, out of these, just drop off the girders, and go get more slabs. Come on, slave, do something. There it goes. You give one for it to do by itself, and it does it. So they definitely don't match. They do have connecting textures, though. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, you You cannot build them in bulk, that's for sure, 'cause they're just way too heavy. Imagine if I didn't have the huge inventory size. Could build like one block at a time, or not even one block, maybe. But yeah, it looks pretty good. If I use this steel plate for like the walkways, and then use this as just the normal floor, we're definitely going to save on iron. It's going to take longer to build and construct. We're going to use more power because obviously we've got to take all the stone and turn it into gravel, turn the gravel into cement. But yeah, save us some iron in the long run. Here, give me another 200 of these. Just finish this guy off. Come on. Come on. It does recognize these as components, right? Yeah, okay. Just maybe only pulls over like 15 at a time. Cool. There's our concrete slab area. Now, can I paint it? Let's see how it looks painted. Let's just get like a dark green, maybe. Okay, I can't paint that because the stupid things are on it. And that did not turn green. Okay, so you can't paint them. I don't know if it's because of DX9 thing or what. Let's see if they look any different when they're yellow. Oh, yellow worked. Okay, so it's just a very muted color, maybe. Interesting. Okay. What about just like a white? Someone has said if you hold shift, it does a large. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, it really did a large. It did 3x3. Sweet. So that's one way I can get around not being able to paint underneath those is hold shift down while you paint. Cool. Well, I like that. Yeah, I'll go with the white concrete here and then the gray pathways out of the metal. And then do some yellow walls. And it should look good. So maybe I'll convert this whole little area to concrete as well. Sweet. Okay, is that all the mods that I added? Let's give it a check here. We added... that's all the concrete stuff. Oh, we did some of this. So I've added some other mods. I've got the conveyor hinge, wings from the aerodynamics mod, which I am really excited to get into, but that's probably about 3 episodes away. So there's a conveyor hinge large and a conveyor hinge small, and a small advanced rotor. I want to play with this advanced rotor really quick because it's going to be a very important piece of how I change my mining ship going forward. So let's grab that guy and see how it works. Has to be put on a small ship. Okay, so my big question is, does it have a conveyor port? It does. Okay, cool. I gotta do both sides here. What are we missing? Construction components, steel tubes, motor, computer. Can I access you? I can probably pull it right out of where? Here. Small steel tubes, construction components, motors, computers. Oh, don't step on the wheels. I'm gonna die. Alright, so this thing now, I can pass things through, and I think it'll only pass small components through, which is not a problem, because that's all I'm just having ore, right? I want to be able to put one of these here and put my my drills on a mount so that I can rotate them and extend them. Yeah, that's gonna work. I'm just nervous. I've heard these are very laggy and also very like they break easy if you put them under too much stress. And I want to have a whole arm system connected to them, so yeah. But we're definitely gonna use that. So that's that one. What was the other ones? The small conveyor hinge. Now this one apparently is like a rotor, but it only goes in a certain. It goes in a different direction basically. Where a rotor spins, this one more has like a hinge, which makes sense, right? It's very cheap, actually. And it has a pass-through as well. Perfect conveyor system. Nice. So that one we can, if we put like on the front of the ship and then have a piston coming off of it with the drills on the end of the piston, we could, while we're driving it, retract the drills up into the air so they're, you know, or even fold them back over top of us. And then when we get there, we lower the drill down in place and then use pistons to push it into the earth. And that way we don't have to drive. Because I think the problem we're having is just it's very difficult to drive this thing into a cave that we drill out and then pull it back. But if I can have something that extends, oh, that's going to be awesome. So let's get that started right now since we have some extra time and just see how it does. So I'm going to drill all these things down. Oops, missed a little piece. I forgot to check if these have anything inside them, but I doubt they do. Okay. So right here, get rid of this guy. Oops. We're going to have that hinge. Okay, make sure it's connected the right way. That looks right. I need to get rid of that one. Let's turn these lights off. Holy crap, they're so bright. I don't know which ones are part of this ship or not, but you're off. Okay, much better. That was just way too bright. Okay, so now we can do that, and we'll get a small one of these connected here. And that's going to go up. Is that what I want? Yes. Why can't I connect it? Can I do one of these? Oh, that's not good. Is it because I haven't finished it on the other side? I know there's like 2 pieces you have to build. Ah, come on. Here. I had it for a second. Okay, now that's connected. Can I now attach something to you? Why can't I attach anything to you? Let's try moving these. Now it works. Okay, so something about being having block next to it breaks it. That's fine. Okay, so back to what I had before. One of, actually, yeah, let's just do a tube, and then we'll get a piston. And attach a piston to it. Whoa! Does this thing... Why did it do that? Okay, I'm a little confused why it just fell down, but maybe let's get into this thing and see if we can lift it up. I need to disconnect this guy from the loading dock. What was that? Why did it do that? Oh, because it's got no power now. Okay, that's fine. So we need to turn reactor. Isn't there just a button to turn reactor on? Yeah, okay. What is going on? Oh, probably that thing in front. Are you dragging? Okay. I don't know why I don't have any light. Oh, I turned all the lights off. Duh. So, spotlights. Add a group called... Do I already have a group called lights? No. Groups, lights, toggle on off. There we go. Now, can I lift that thing? Where are you? Hinge, what are you called? Small conveyor hinge. Torque, velocity, lower limit. Let's put this like... Whoa, whoa. It's like a hammer now. Okay. I'm a little concerned about this thing. I'm gonna like hammer my base, or like it's gonna whip back and hit me in the cockpit here. Uh, so let's get that again. Let's reverse it. Do we need more torque? Velocity. Here we go. Yeah, it needs a lot of... There it goes. Okay. So now it's at 10 degrees. If we set our lower limit, let's reverse this down. It seems too low, so put that like negative. Oh no, reverse, go. No, oh, don't smack me. Okay, it's inside the limit. Reverse it back down, stop at the limit. How does that look? That, well, if we add another one on, it's not gonna be, it's gonna be too far down. Okay, we're getting there. So let's do reverse you back up. Lower limit like at like 15. Okay, I think that looks good. So as we're lowering it, we'll turn on our drills. So I can hop out of here and put another one on. Now, how long do these extend? I think these can both extend 10 meters, right? Whoa, what? Why so loud? Why so loud? My goodness. Why so bright is the big thing here. Well, we might need to get a modded piston because I know vanilla pistons have some issues. All right, how much weight can you hold? That's the big question because I'm about to put like a ton of drills on the front of here. So we can put, we shouldn't need any connectors. Let me just get some drills. Okay, we're a little bit too low, so let's raise it up. Let's reverse you. This will be a good test of how strong the thing is too. So 9, attach, right, like, no. That way. Oh, it's heavy, but he got it. Okay. Then we're going to put one right there with another one. It's going to be too tricky to put it attached there. What if we put a block there? Come on, attach. How about that? Okay, so far so good. Oh, this is awesome. I'm so happy. Now we're gonna have to take these blocks off so that they don't get in the way of the piston, but I think just having them here to place it will be good. And I'll use that one to kind of seal it. Now, please don't just fall off. Oh, so far so good. Okay, weld them up. Oh, this is gonna look awesome. How did I run out of stuff? Oh, because I've been using it on... No, I don't need you here. Go away. Okay. This is so precarious with just this tiny hinge lifting this entire thing. Okay. Everything's attached. I just need a few more steel tubes and we're good. And I can actually just pull them out of... There's like nothing to... Gonna run all the way around. Oh, I can get him out of here. Nope, we detached. We did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Darn it. Okay. So, grab you. Oh, it's large steel tube. I thought it was steel plates. Whoops. Would help if I looked, right? Large steel tube. There we go. All right, everything is connected. The conveyor system. We can test that by coming in here, pulling some out of the reactor. Why are none of the drills connected? Okay, that's a bummer. What's going on with that? Because I definitely have to get the ore out of the drill or it will be way too heavy. Huh. Pistons have cargo, yeah. Weird. So what if I put that in the connector and then can I move that to the drills? Only ore. Okay, so they probably only accept ore. Let's just go grab a little bit of ore and just test real quick. I'll take some ice, sure. Now if I put this in one of the drills, it should suck it into the conveyor or the cargo container. There we go. Okay, end up in the container. Here, I'm putting another ramp here. Oh, I put the stupid wall controller thing there. And where are you? You're in the connector. No, you're not. Where is the cargo container? Sweet, it worked. Okay, so I think we're good. Now we need to raise this guy up a little bit more. So let's get in. Turn the lights on. Oh, it's beautiful. Go to our control panel, hide everything we don't need to see, and get this hinge. And we will set its velocity. Let's just go down to like 0.3. And the upper limit, let's raise that up. So this thing will come up off the ground. Cool. Nice. I didn't hit the ceiling, did I? Oh, that was actually really close. Oh, don't freeze now. Here, I better save just in case. Save as, this is called hinge driller. I don't know. Okay, we've lifted it up off the ground. I think it's a little bit too far, so let's reverse it down again and put our max limit at like 24. Okay, let's take her out for a spin. Air brake is off. Whoa, it's really heavy. It's really heavy. Okay, that could be bad. Okay. That's interesting. I mean, once there's a ton of ore in there, we should be all right. We need like a hinge so that when we get to the drilling site, we can put our pistons to extend pistons down to kind of stabilize our front and then knock this thing down. But let's try. What happens if we lift this guy up even further? We've saved it, so we're free to play around. Upper limit, let's just go like to 60. Is that going to tip us back over? Come on. Tip over. Maybe? Come on. You can do it. Okay, okay. Oh, nope, it's still too heavy. Still really heavy. Okay. Upper limit is now 90 degrees. All right, we're gonna use our, oh crap. I'm gonna have to, here, let's do this. K, reverse, just so I can get back down on the ground. I'm gonna have to use it as a winch almost to push me over here. Is there a way I can put weight in the back? Don't they have something called like a mass block? I'll have to look. Come on, gyro. I wonder if I put more gyros too, it would be able to combat the weight of this thing. Come on, I just need to touch down real quick. Nope, not gonna do it. Okay. So what we do... Oh, we've lifted up completely off the ground. That is awesome. Okay, so definitely the... we'll reverse this, but the lower limit at something less. Oh, what's it doing? Let's put it at 5 is fine. Let's make sure that that doesn't lift us off the ground. Can we drive like this? Until we hit like hit something bad. Alright, how are we going to get this thing to lift up without... I could counterweight it in the back with something really heavy. So let's check if that mass block... I've heard this mass block exists. Artificial mass. Sure, let's give it a try. We're just going to put one there, one there. Superconductor conduit and gravity generator component. Okay, do I have any of those? That is the question. Production. Super. I need gold. I don't have gold. I know I can get gold, because I don't have any in my inventory. Okay. And then the other one was gravitational component. What do you look like? That one. Silver and gold. Okay. Not a big deal. So that could be a long-term solution. Once we've mined a little bit of gold, I could put this mass blocks in the back. The other option we have is to put some pistons right here. Oh. That just like shakes the whole thing when you attach it. Did I put them on the edge? Yeah. Okay. Ah, everything but the steel tubes. Seriously? Okay, guys, I've added the 2 pistons there, but we got a little bit of a problem. Lifters. They don't quite counteract the weight of this thing. So I'm thinking I need a better fulcrum here. So let's try reversing these again. It's a good idea. I think they'll work. I think the mass blocks would be better. But let's go ahead and get out. And I want to try... This is the furthest this can rotate in. Nope. Still can't counteract the weight. Those lift drills are heavy way out suspended like that. Okay. So lifters back in the reverse mode. I will get go and get gold and silver so we can make the mass blocks later. But let's just go ahead and drive over a little bit here on the ice, and we'll drill into the ice. Please don't break off. Please don't break off. Please don't fall in a whirlhole. So I've been checking with other people that are doing Let's Plays. I'm not the only ones getting the world holes. Other people are, and it's not just with ice. It's anytime you dig into the earth or something. You know, there's just weird holes in the ground where you fall through the world. I'm also not the only one that gets these weird shadow rectangles around me. It seems like every video that I've seen has them, so apologize for that, guys. But let's just pretend there is some ore right here. And let's dig it out. Okay. Well, stop. Nope. All right. Parking brake on. We will get groups. Oops, just all blocks. I don't have a drills block. Probably because I deleted them. Yeah. Had to rebuild them. All right. Drills. You can hide these now. Alright, drills, G, groups, drills, toggle block on off. Alright, here they go. Start digging into that ice. Oh, I was afraid that's gonna happen. They're just so strong that they're gonna tip me over. Alright, deploy lifts. Not all the way, let's do it like right there. Nope, 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 stop deploying lifts! Stop deploying lifts! Oh no, I'm falling down the hole. Okay, maybe it'll just stay that way. Alright, so it's doing okay. Let's get the first piston. Put his speed at 0.1. Extend him in there. Alright, there he goes. Nice. It's working. The piston is not broken, neither have the miners, which is a good sign. I could actually now take the hinge and put his lower limit. Yep, a little bit lower. So he's digging down, actually down. Yeah, nice. And as soon as this first piston is all the way extended, which it looks like it about is. What's you at? It's at 2 meters, okay. Then we'll take this guy. Do it slowly and start extending him. And we should have a ton of ice. Wow. We need a vacuum for all this crap it leaves on the ground, though. I hate to say it, but I think we need another piston on the front. That's not as deep as I thought it would go. Let's retract one of these and then do this guy. Lower limit. I don't know. Oh, not that much. Not that much. I just don't want it to bang on the ground. Okay, that's about as low as we can go. Okay. So now extend this guy again. Yeah, this system, it's not perfected yet, but it's going to do much better than trying to drive into the hole created by these. We just got to deal with the weight and then maybe extend another piston so that we can get further deep or down, because right now we're not going too deep. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you next time, where we're going to do... What are we going to do? We're going to make something fly? No, that was 2 episodes from now. I don't know. I don't have a plan. I did, but I forgot it. So, yeah, we'll definitely see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.